Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time we went ahead and we got ourselves our final hidden skill, as well as we started to explore the city in the sky here, and we're continuing on doing just that. Great way to start off a video, by the way, by sliding off the side like that. I mean, that would have been great if I killed myself in the very beginning of the episode. That would have been a fantastic start. Well, that kind of stuff has happened before, but we want to run over here first because hitting that switch will turn off a fan that we need to have off in order to traverse more in the dungeon. When I first played this dungeon, I had no idea that was there, so I had no idea how the heck to get past this part, this one part. And in that segment, I just recommend going ahead, using your iron boots, and just jumping like mad, because walking through there with the iron boots, kind of slow, tedious, and not as fun as just sidestepping. And for you people who have played Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, you know how fun sidestepping is in those games, and how great of a means of travel they are. Well, Majora's Mask was kind of defeated by the bunny hood, but until you got the bunny hood, you were sidestepping and back walking like mad. But there's our dungeon map. Also, useless Oocca there, because I never really found the purpose of that Oocca. I never use them. But let's go ahead and actually continue on with the main part of the dungeon. And this time actually introduces us to some enemies we haven't seen ever since the Forest Temple. It's been a long time. Very long time. I don't know why it took them so long to bring these kind of enemies back, but they did. So let's go ahead and get our Gale Boomerang out. And let's see our old friends that pop up from the ground. Well, soon enough. I don't remember when they pop up. I think it's right here, there's one. Yep, there he is. Haven't seen you ever since the Forest Temple, buddy. Where have you been? And you know what? Because I'm impatient, and apparently now the fan's turned off, let's hookshot our way over here. Kind of felt pointless now. And more arrows, even though I don't need any more. Alright, carefully make that jump. I hate making those jumps because usually I'm not lined up properly, so I just fall off the side. It gets pretty annoying. I think this is just like for some rupees, so you don't really need to go this way. I'm just curious. Yeah, only for yellow rupees. That's not worth it coming over to the segment. Segment. I don't know how I'm saying this word. It's not useful going over to that one segment of the area because it's just not worth it. And let's just use our boomerang to push you around, and you're dead. Alright, come on. Thank you. Don't like making this jump because I'm usually screwing it up. Because you only have one shot at that jump since that platform falls underneath you, and it's pretty annoying to make the first time. So, let's go ahead and see if we can use our great spin attack on these guys. Let's get them both around me, and go. That was a joke. It's a good thing I was at full health to do that. Otherwise, I'd be here for a lot longer. And hey, we get to see another little trick that we haven't seen ever since the Water Temple. So at least they're starting to bring back some things that were in previous dungeons. At least there's that. Although it took them quite a while to bring back some of this stuff. Grabbing onto a switch on the ceiling and pulling it down using our hookshot. Something we haven't done ever since Water Temple. We haven't done it much in Water Temple too, so that's saying something and not much at the same time. Actually, you kind of did quite a lot in the main room, but besides that, you didn't do as much around the dungeon. Oh, I had a feeling that was going to happen. What you need to do here is you need to go ahead and grab yourself one of the Oocca and fly yourself up in this gust of wind. I had a feeling that I was going to fall out of it. And that was this not needed upskirt shot of Link. Thank goodness he's wearing pants. Otherwise, that would be awkward. I don't need an upskirt shot no matter what, though, but you guys get the point. Alright, let's grab another one of you guys, and hookshot you just because I feel like it. Why not, right? Alright, should be ready to go now. Yes, I'm right. Another upskirt shot for those people who really wanted it. Pretty sure no one really wanted that. Gonna be seeing that quite a lot in this dungeon, actually. But let's see, what's in this treasure chest over here? I think it's just rupees. Yeah, it's only a purple rupee, so don't really need that 50. It's nice to have, but you technically don't need it. And let me grab, Actually, let's grab the Oocca I just used. Why not? And let's stand right here until the gust of wind appears. There we go. I like being able to do that if I can. You want to come all the way over here to the right first, because you need to hit the switch in order to unlock the door up ahead. Or turn on the wind that pretty much kills all those pots. I thought for sure that was for unlocking the door, but yeah, apparently I haven't played this dungeon in a while. Alright, let's see if we can make it over there before that thing turns off. Yeah, oh, that was nothing. That was like a guy blowing me up instead of... Okay. Let me try that again, because that was terrible wording. That was like a guy blowing on the wings of Oocca trying to push him up and doing nothing. That was barely any air. That sounds better. Guy trying to blow me. Ugh. Sounds creepy, disturbing, and something I don't want to know about. Now, we need to go all the way down there to the bottom in order to get to the mini-boss. But one way I like to do it is just to fly straight down there. Probably want to go ahead and land on one of these side platforms first to straighten myself out. And drop one on the Oocca. Fantastic. Well, let me see. Where do I need to land? Well, actually something like this will work. Taking the damage is worth it for me. As long as I can get down here in one piece. I'll take it. Let me grab you because the door is right over here. And there you go. Made it. So let's go ahead and fight the mini-boss of this dungeon and get our dungeon item. Which actually, this is our last official item of the game. The next dungeon we go to does have a dungeon item, but it's not an actual item, it's actually an equipment piece. So that's nice. Now this switch, as you can see, we can't do anything, but if we put on our iron boots, well, then it works. So kinda need the iron boots for this thing to actually turn off. Luckily though, once you do that the first time, you can go ahead and take off your iron boots and it stays shut. Or actually, wait a minute, wait a second, go up a bit. Oh, I didn't get to hit the pots. I wanted to get a heart if I could. But that's not gonna happen. I'll just get one down here. But here's our mini-boss. We'll turn into a standard enemy after this dungeon. In fact, it actually turns into a standard enemy in this dungeon. They didn't wait long to recycle this enemy type. That is for sure. This thing's actually very easy. There's a very easy way to break it with the shield attack and helm splitters and tricks along those lines. So it is a very easy boss, like I said. It's best probably to grab another heart so you can use your ultimate spin attack if you can. But you need to wait until he puts his shield up, then you go ahead and do that. He will try to attack you like that, but I hit my desk. Fantastic. Hopefully I didn't pick up that much in the mic, but what you need to do is you need to do the shield attack when he's right next to you, and you'll be good to go. That is, if he puts his shield up today, I can go ahead and do it. Or, oh, that's right, I can't do it if my, can you get over here, buddy? There you go. I don't want to do a helm splitter because I'm right next to him. Or, apparently I'm forced to, and, well, that worked. I actually kind of needed to do that. And, come on. Yes, there you go. And that's how you do more damage. I know, he kind of backs away like that, but I was just trying to get a little closer. And, wow, he was a genius. You should know better than step on a platform that's going to sink. This is the hardest fight you're going to have in the game with this enemy, because here he actually has a lot more hits than he normally does. Later on, he barely has any hits like this. I hit him enough times, and you get into phase 2 of this fight, which pretty much he just flies around more. So he'll start popping in and out of different areas. And get ready to Z-target right away, and just slice, dice, shield attack, helm splitter, and let's finish you off. Easy as that. He can appear on all three sides of those little outside corridors, but he's no problem at all. He's very easy. And he gets turned into a standard enemy that is even easier after this, so get used to that. They use that in the Cave of Ordeals, that little mini area we'll be having to go to after this dungeon quite a lot near the end. But let's go ahead and get our dungeon item. So I wonder what we're going to get. Because the last few dungeons, we got some pretty unique items, but let's see what we get from this one. Another claw shot. Okay, Really? Couldn't give me anything more interesting? Just another claw shot? Disappointing. That's my reaction at first. It takes away your claw shot off whatever button you had assigned, because now you have to re-equip it. That's kind of annoying. But now, with the double claw shot, you can go ahead and hang on to a wall or pad on the ceiling like this. And you can go ahead and grab another hookshot point while doing so. So, this is how you're supposed to traverse more parts of the dungeon. So, it's useful for that retrospect. For the most part, though, it's... The heck was that? I think I tried to jump his way up. That was kind of weird. But for the most part, this item really isn't all that much useful outside of places where the game mandates it. Because claw shots are very useful. Having two of them is kind of redundant, in my opinion. It's a nice item, but... I don't know, it just feels redundant at this stage. We already had this item, why give me another one? Kind of feels weird when you really think about it. Now, you see that little door right here, right above us? We want to go ahead and get in there, so we're going to have to open that up and fly down as fast as we can to that, because it's actually timed. It's pretty annoying to get into because of that. And I could go down there, but I think I can go up. Yeah, right. Actually, I kind of have to go up. It's kind of required. Oh, wait, no, I don't have to grab one of the Oocca. I can just go ahead, grab this, and then I just lower my way down and grab another hookshot point, and I'll be safe. Alright, here we go. Just grab a hookshot point, and just in time. They give you barely enough time to get in there. It's insane. And I do like this part, though. This is the kind of double claw shot stuff I do like. Being able to target on stuff like this and just play Spider-Man. Jump from wall to wall, just like it's almost like web slinging in a way. It's pretty cool. And over here is where you get your compass. The compass they hand you, but the dungeon map, that's easier to miss. I know the first time I played this dungeon, I missed the map. It's always awkward in a Zelda game when you grab the compass first and not the map, especially if you're playing one of the older ones, you know, like Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. And then you just see these weird lines, well, not weird lines, these weird triangles moving around on the screen. It just seems kind of awkward. Luckily, they fixed that in later games, but it's funny when you see that, though. It really is. It's like, why are there triangles moving around on my map for some reason when I don't have the map? It's kind of weird. Alright, I think this is the closest I need to be in order to grab that. Nope, I'm wrong. Don't listen to me, I'm wrong. Alright, come on, hit. There you go. Why didn't hit that vine all along? And let's just lower myself a tiny bit. And there you go. Made it. Just don't fall off the side now. I had a feeling that I probably would have done that, and that would have been fantastic. I fall off the side as soon as I was climbing up. Would have been great. Now you guys probably would have laughed. And that would be annoying for me, because then I had to do all that stuff all over again. But now we can go ahead and make our way back over here, and we don't have to use those Oocca this time. We just go ahead and use the double claw shot to make it back. Thank goodness. It's faster than using those Oocca to get across. And now since we have the double claw shot, we can actually make our way back over to this other side of the bridge that was broken. So while the dragon kind of hinders us for a bit, we couldn't do anything in this room anyway, so... Really, he just kind of made things a little more challenging for us to get across. Just a little more time consuming. Instead of rolling around on the bridge, we gotta hookshot our way around the top of the bridge. So I didn't really save that much time for him. Alright. Now back in this room, let's see what we can explore now with 2 claw shots instead of 1. First things first, we could go down here, but is there anything worthwhile down here? Oh, okay, yeah, there is. I almost forgot that this is actually the required way to go. It didn't look like it for a second. It kind of actually looked like a optional way to go for a moment. Looks like I was wrong on that one. Alright, there's a treasure chest over there if you want to grab that, but I think it's just for like a 10 rupee or something small like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip it. And oh, fantastic, I fell. Is there a way I can hook a shot my way back up? Nope. Fantastic. Or actually, I think I was supposed to come down here. That's convenient, if that's true. No, hit the vines. Come on. No. Hit the vines. Hit the vines. There you go, Link. Jeez. And now I'm missing a claw shot point. Really? Nothing's going my way now, it seems. Alright, so let's hit that switch to open up the door, and wow, that... I saw Link blink, but that was it. I didn't see him move anything else. That just kind of looked weird. Alright. Let's make our way up here. Riveting commentary. Alright, go up here, go this way, do this, do that. Yeah, I don't have that much to say about this dungeon. It's a nice design dungeon, but it's not my favorite dungeon in the world. It is fun. Don't get me wrong on that one, it is, but compared to the other dungeons, I just don't enjoy it as much. So, there goes that thing. I always love watching those things just fly around and fall to their death. And hey, some bombs. Well, I needed these anyway, so thank you, game. I needed to go grab those soon if you didn't hand me the bombs. And oh, that's all I would have gotten if I just continued to climb on the platforms up here. I just would have got myself a purple chew that I would have skipped anyways. So it is a good thing I fell. At least I didn't fall in the pit. Oh, that's why they give you bombs. That's right, because you kind of needed to use them here. I'm going to go ahead and use water bombs instead, because water bombs I don't use as much as standard bombs, so why not? And there you go, already dead. We haven't seen this thing ever since the Forest Temple, and now it's returned. We're so much more powerful, and this thing is pretty much a joke. Alright, there we go. Let me just equip my boomerang again, because I always like to have that equipped instead of bombs. I think that's the last time we actually do see one of these things in the game in general, so I don't think I'll need bombs again anytime soon if that's the case. And really, you just need to kill it to get it out of the way, so you could potentially skip that enemy if you wanted. It's not required. And, oh, let me get rid of this thing first. There you go. Now, I think I might have to go up here. I'm right. Good. So we don't have to go next. Oh, this mesh. You might want to grab that as soon as you can, because that's pretty easy to miss. Now, you're supposed to go up first, but you actually don't want to climb up that mesh just yet, because that is to get you an item, apparently. Never mind. I'm actually going to go that way real quick. I thought that this is actually the required way to go, but, well, I am completely and utterly stupid and wrong. There we go. Takes care of that, Deku Baba. Now let's see what's in the treasure chest. Oh, that was pointless. I should have just kept on going the way I was going. I don't need more rupees. It's nice to get them, but I don't really need them. Alright, so just walk slowly on this if you can. If you don't have a sensitive enough joystick, or maybe, you know, you're not good climbing those narrow platforms, you can just go ahead and, well, you can just... Okay, I'm losing the words here because I'm trying to fight this thing at the same time. Well, now I'm not. But you can go ahead and just climb the side of it by just hanging off the side if you really needed to. Like right here, to kind of ask you to do it, it's kind of required. I say ask because while it is required to wall climb your way over to the side, it's not required to get through the dungeon. You don't really need to go this way. It's not required, but over here's a heart piece, so I kind of want to do this anyways. And probably after I get, after, you know, out of, like, getting to the top of this room, I'll probably go ahead and call it quits. Because we're pretty far into this dungeon now, and it's already about 17 minutes or so of the video, so I want to end it here soon. And that's another piece of heart. We're almost there on heart pieces. We only have 4 more left, guys. Almost there. Halfway there. Almost there. And now I just feel redundant. Alright, so let me see. Where is my hookshot points? Okay, there's one. Let's see if I can get in my reticle. There we go. I can never get that one right away from here, so I just have to go over to this platform and then go all the way up to this platform, and then I can go ahead and hit that center. I can just never hit it from one of those 2 side ones. I think it's pretty much impossible to hit from those side platforms. Alright, that's low enough. Now, hey, look, one of these guys again. Ultimate spin attack you. Aw, you blocked it. Don't do that. I want to do a shield attack. Shield attack him, and actually break his defenses. Hate you. Thank you. Hate those enemies so much because they're so annoying to kill. They really are. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys, because we made a good amount of progress in this dungeon. So, next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. We'll hopefully get to finish up the city in the sky. I'll see you guys next time.